In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix piriformis pain in 30 seconds. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to focus on a literal pain in the butt, which is the piriformis muscle. If you're unfamiliar with it, it is a muscle that lies deep in the buttock region, and when it becomes strained and inflamed, it can cause a lot of issues, including pain in the lower back that travels across the butt cheek into the hip. And if it becomes bad enough, it can lead to what is called piriformis syndrome, which is when the muscle itself compresses the nearby sciatic nerve, leading to numbness, tingling, and pain on the back of your leg. What usually causes this is a blend of weakness and tightness that builds in the muscle over time. To fix this, I want to show easy exercises that are going to help stretch and strengthen the piriformis muscle for both quick and long-lasting relief. Just a quick note, each one of these exercises works differently. They're going to be shown in different positions. To get the best results, go through them all and use what gives you the most relief. With that being said, let's get started. Here's a really good exercise that we can do seated. Whatever side that you're having the most amount of pain, let's say it's our right side, take that side's ankle, place over your other side's knee. So when you look down, it should look like a figure 4. If you have a lot of difficulty getting into this position, to make it a little bit easier, straighten your other leg, put your ankle over the other side. That way you can grab your pant leg or in front of the shin to slide it into position. So the first movement, what we're going to do is take this bent knee and press it towards the floor, but we're not going to use our hands. Instead, we're only going to use our leg and hip strength, because the more that you press down, the more that you're going to feel a deep activation around the buttocks, targeting the glutes and the piriformis muscles. So build into this one, hold it, and what you're going to do from here is slowly lean forward, lowering your chest towards the floor. Do this one slowly because that stretch is going to quickly deepen. Build into this one as much as you can. Hold it comfortably for about 5 seconds, release it, take a breather, and then repeat this 5 to 10 times. Afterwards, see how you feel. If it's helping out but it needs a little bit more, just keep throwing repetitions in until everything is nice and loose. Another movement that you can try is taking your hands and cupping around your knee and pulling your knee across your body towards your other side shoulder. So as you do this, you're going to feel a really deep stretch form on the outside of your thigh that finally works across the buttocks. Once you feel a deep buttock stretch, you're going to hold this one for longer, about 20 to 30 seconds. Release it, repeat it 3 to 5 times. But go through both of these movements. You're probably going to find that one just helps you a little bit more. And at that point, just keep throwing repetitions in until everything is nice and loose. Just remember though, whatever you do on one side, always do on the other to keep everything in balance. Here's an exercise that we can do in bed or on a floor. Just lie flat on your back like this. Put your feet together and then gently press your heels downward into the floor until you feel a really good activation of the muscles around the hips, targeting the glutes and the piriformis. We're going to hold this and now take our knees and press them down towards the floor as much as we can. When you do this, you should feel a really deep stretch form on the inner part of your thighs, working into the groin and then finally into the hips. Once you feel this, hold this comfortably for a couple seconds. What you're going to do is release it by bringing your legs together, and then just like a butterfly flapping its wings, you're going to go down and up like this 15 times. And with each repetition, build into it just a little bit more. Afterwards, see how you feel. If it feels like it's helping out but it needs a little bit more, just keep throwing more repetitions in until everything is nice and loose. But if you would like to take this one to the next level and target the piriformis muscle a little bit differently, give this a try. This time around, we're going to have our legs roughly hip width apart, knees bent, feet flat. We're going to gently press our heels downward into the floor to activate the muscles around the hips. We're going to hold this, and then we're going to swing our knees and legs downward towards the floor, towards one side. When you do this, focus on moving through your hips as much as possible, because you're going to feel a really good stretch form on the outer part of your thigh that works across the buttocks. Once you feel a deep buttock stretch, you're going to hold this for a couple seconds, and then just like a windshield wiper, you're going to swing towards the other side and repeat. Try to do this 15 times in both directions. Go through both of these movements. You're probably going to find that one just offers a little bit more relief, or maybe just like one position, like swinging towards the left, just offers the most relief. At that point, keep building into that movement over and over again until everything is nice and loose. Here's another exercise that we can do in bed or on a floor that's a little bit more advanced that's going to offer a really deep piriformis stretch. Let's start lying flat on our back, and what we're going to do is have our legs roughly hip width apart, knees bent, feet flat. What you want to do is focus on the side that has the most amount of pain first. So let's say that's our right side. Take that side's ankle, place over your other side's knee. So when you look up, it should look like a figure 4. What we're going to do is take our hands and reach through the opening created by our legs and grab the back of our leg. What you want to do is slowly pull this back leg towards you because you're going to feel a very deep stretch across the glutes and the buttocks, really targeting that piriformis. Build into this one as much as you can. Hold it for about 15 to 20 seconds. You're going to release it and then repeat this 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. So if you would like to take this one to the next level and find a position that can offer more relief, as you hold this, slowly swing through your hips towards side to side, kind of like a pendulum. So swing towards the left and also towards the right. The odds are you're going to find that one certain position, for me it's swinging towards the left, just offers the deepest stretch over that area of pain or tightness. At that point, I like to hold this position for 15 to 20 seconds, release it, and just keep repeating this over and over again until everything is nice and loose. Just remember though, whatever you do on one side, always do on the other to make sure everything is kept in balance. Here's an exercise that we can do standing. With this one, we're going to have the most painful side towards the back. So I'm going to demonstrate what to do if you have left-sided piriformis pain. We're going to start in a scissored stance like this and try to get as wide as possible because the wider it is, the more intense this stretch will be. So we're going to take our front foot and turn it inward as much as we can until we feel the muscles around the hip, the buttocks, start to fire. We're going to hold this, and now we're going to do the same thing with this back foot until we feel that deep activation around now both hips. So at this point, we're now going to lean or step backward, placing all of our body weight onto our back heel. Do this slowly because you're going to feel a deep activation of the glutes and that piriformis muscle. We're going to hold this and now take it to the next level by putting our arms out in front of us, kind of like a genie position, and now slowly turn or rotate through your waist and lower back towards that painful side. You're going to feel that stretch deepen even further. What you want to do is build into this one as much as you can, stopping before the point of any more pain or discomfort, and then hold this for about 5 seconds. Release it a little bit, like 50%. Take a breather for a second or two, and then repeat it again over and over again for about 5 to 10 repetitions. But afterwards, see how you feel. If it feels like it needs a little bit more, just keep building into it over and over again until everything is nice and loose. Just remember though, whatever you do on one side, always do on the other to help keep everything in balance. Here's a really good exercise that can give both quick and long-lasting relief by strengthening the piriformis muscle. This one can be done daily or 3 to 4 times a week. What we're going to do is start on a floor on all fours like this. Have your hands roughly shoulder width apart, legs roughly hip width apart. What you want to do first is focus on the side that has the most tightness or pain. Let's say it's our right side. What you're going to do is keep that side's knee bent roughly at 90 degrees, lift it up so it's hovering above the floor, and then slowly lift your leg upward towards the ceiling. What you want to do is get your leg roughly in line with your body. Don't lift up too far because that can cause irritation in the back. When I do this one, I just kind of focus on feeling it deep across the buttocks. You're going to hold this for 5 seconds. You're going to release it, but don't let your knee touch. Let it hover again. And to take it to the next level, what we're going to do is now swing our leg and knee upward towards the ceiling like this. We call it the hydrant for a good reason. But you're going to feel a deep buttock activation. Try to hold this one for 5 seconds and now lower it back down, put your knee on the floor and relax. And then what you're going to do is repeat on the other side. Try to do this as a nice, slow, fluid movement on both sides for 5 complete repetitions. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. Afterwards, see how you feel. If it feels like you have a little bit more energy, always challenge yourself by throwing in another set or 2. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.